of the areas I have been to, there's only not much left. Well, it's open. It's been a while. Wait, a while's been like a couple of days at this point, instead of a month. Guess it hasn't been that long. Ah, hi. So, same as last night, I'm gonna do an hour and a half of Dark Souls 2, then a half hour Ultra Kill at the end. Again, to see how my wrist fares. Wow, 3 people in chat. That's honestly getting more and more often lately. Used to be very, very rare I get 3 people in chat at the same time. You know, I feel like there was something important with here, but I forget what, and so I'm just gonna look that up right now. I want to do that at the beginning. Alright, this is in the... Like if I'm not... I know the bonfire is Rise of the Dead. With areas... Marijuana, here we are. Yeah, if Alyssa has her internet up and she's feeling particularly talkative, we could have Fork. I know she's discouraged by the fact that she's often 6 minutes behind due to having worse than DSL. Well, it's been a while since I've seen an onion in chat. Yeah, I'm not... This didn't go into too much detail, as much detail as I would have liked on the Milfinito quest line, because it sounds like I've already done it. Yeah, I've been going to bed a bit earlier, so yeah, this is towards the end of the day. It could also just be maybe I'm further from the mic and talking in the... My mic is to my right, and my second monitor is to my left, so if I'm looking at my second monitor, I'm definitely not facing the mic, so I probably sound different. Because I'm not talking in the direction of the mic. Okay, I think it's just Ring of the Dead then, is all we get. Also, is it just me, or is my Zwei taking a lot of damage? Did you download Ultra Kill, Schmliff? That's what I want to know. Alright, we did. Yeah, it is a bit. Oh, right, the shrine. Yeah. I'll have to try praying to it. Oh. Uh. Yeah, there's a misunderstanding on my part, because when you talk about if the USPS delivers things for tomorrow, I thought you were talking like you're going to order the game like a physical copy of Ultra Kill, which doesn't exist, and have it arrive the next day. And I'm like, no, dude, you can just download it. No, it's your GPU you're waiting for. Now I know. Alright, so there's a bit of things betwixt. Forest is done, Haze is done. Voice does sound a bit different. To myself anyways. A little bit of a... One of my sinuses has been a bit stuffy today. Feels cleared up right now, but maybe it's something. No Man's Dwarf I already would have done. Lost Bastille should be done. I could go through it again, but I doubt I'd actually find anything new. Sinner's Rise is done, Belfry Luna's done, Huntsman's Cop's done. Undead Purgatory, there is the Covenant there, but no, we're doing Sunrose until this one's mastered. Harvest Valley's done, Earthen Peak done, Iron Keep got finished. Every Soul's done, Shade. I should have, yeah, I think I got all of Shaded Woods. Doors of Ferris is done, Redstone Cove done, Grave of Saints is done, the Gutter's done, Black Gulch is done, Drink Lake Castle is... Yeah, I think that's done. Mana's done. There's one thing to trip in the Undead Crypt, but otherwise it's done. Yeah, trust your experience on that. All the Escape, there's also one more thing to trip. Dragon Airy done. Dragon Shrine, there's... It's a whole faction I could piss off, but let's not. No. That just leaves... New lands. So there's two things to trip here. But otherwise it's okay. No. No, I would not say Warframe is pay to win. Because when I think about it, it's hard to give like an immediate no, it's not. Because it kind of falls into a similar category as Fallout Shelter. Because Fallout Shelter is definitely pay to win. But you don't feel it and you don't complain about it because it's an entirely isolated PvE experience. So, like, you can just choose not to do that and you don't have the paid elements shoved in your face all the time. And Warframe is also a PvE thing. So, the only stuff that you can't get with... It's a bit complicated, is what I have to say. Like, yeah, there's stuff that you can only buy with the premium currency, and there's stuff that you can get a lot easier premium currency. But you can also... Premium currency is also tradable in-game. Like, not through a gray market, but through the white market. Like, actually allowed by the devs within their own in-game trading system. You can just give premium currency to other people. So you don't actually have to pay to get the stuff that you need premium currency for. You can just farm stuff and sell it to other players and then use that platinum to get things that you can only buy with platinum. But if we're ignoring that complication, there's inventory slots, which I'd say are pretty major. And usually if you end up buying an item with plat instead of crafting it yourself, it comes out fully kitted. Like it has an Orokin reactor in there which doubles mod capacity. And maybe it has some formulas installed too? I don't know. It's definitely not game-ruiningly so, and it don't really... Again, it doesn't feel pay to win. When I analyze it, I could say technically yes, it is, but it doesn't feel like pay to win. Actually, if you're going by that literal definition of paying lets you win, or paying equals winning, that's definitely not the case. You can get more options faster if you pay. You can pay to skip the grind, and there is a huge grind. Huh. Never played Fallout Shelter personally, but I remember that being talked about in some of the game dev talks I used to... Never thought I'd use the past tense there, but used to watch. So I have a bunch of game dev talks queued up on the to watch list on YouTube. Just haven't spent a whole lot of time watching YouTube lately. Speaking of, I just started watching a 5-part documentary on medieval castles. And I love this stuff. Anywho, in the game itself, well, the thing that I got to trigger here is one of those old mirror sword type deals where you have one shot to get a drop from a thing that spawns. So I better just max out my item discovery. They also give you 50 plat to start, so you can buy some inventory slots yourself. And of course you can sell your stuff to free up slots. And right, if you buy, say, like a warframe or a weapon with plat, it comes with its own inventory slot, and it also comes with an Orokin reactor, a catalyst, whatever type requires pre-installed. Yeah, that old mirror sword. But it's one of those situations where it's like a 1% drop rate from an enemy that you can only fight once per playthrough type of deal. There's a certain torch I have to light in here that will spawn a set of rare phantoms that have a chance to drop a certain armor set. And I just need to find out where the heck I need to drop down. Yeah, so you can just grind for everything in Warframe except for the inventory slots. The inventory slots you have to pay for, but as I said, you can, you can trade your hard ground items for plat and use that to buy the inventory slots. So other than that, so you really don't have to actually pay at all to play. But having the money around to like buy plat makes it a hell of a lot easier. You can eliminate a lot of the grind. Oh, now I remember. I think it was off this bridge. So, yeah, Warframe, it's fun. The gameplay in of itself, I'd say, is fun, but it's super duper grindy. And the grind only... You may not feel the grind at first, but it gets more and more grindy as you get further along. No, it is like it definitely has a Switch version. It definitely has a PlayStation 4 version. It should definitely have an Xbox version. It's on console. Try tongue, but I wish there was a write down thing. In Demon Souls, you could rate comments down. No, no, not here. Yeah, but there's no crossplay. At least, definitely not between PS4 and anything else, because Sony. Anywho. It came out in 20... Also, it came out in 2013, so... I don't know, your computer may be able to work with it. Because I can get 144 FPS on it with my old ass. At least four... Wait, how long ago did I build this computer? Was it 4 or 6 years ago? Oh, hi. Yes, these are the phantoms I'm talking about. There's... should be a few more of them throughout. Just gonna rest instead of popping an Estus flask. I'm aware of one other location that they appear at, but other than that, I don't know. Yeah, they dropped the insolent armor set. I don't know what it is doing, but no. Yeah, it's on console. Like, if you want to play other games, don't play Warframe, because it will consume all of your time unless you can resist the lure of a huge grind. I know I can't, so... sucks to be me. I don't know where else that could be. And I don't kind of want to go through this place again because there's some annoying encounters. It's kind of the case with the entirety of Dark Souls. There are some annoying encounters in this area, but I gotta go through it. I think that sums up my experience. I'll see if they respawn. No, they don't. Alright, I know I got an insolent shield. Oh, stamina recovery. Ooh, a neat looking shield. Yeah, that was a similar reason I decided to try Warframe, because it is free to play. Wait a minute. Somebody just shot lightning at me. Somebody just shot lightning at me. Must be another, right? The phantom somewhere. But where? I see him! Up there! Twinkling Titanite? I mean, it's not the armor set, so that's a bummer, but Twinkling Titanite? I need that. Okay, I do want to see if I can upgrade Kale's armor before I head forwards to the last thing trip. My one issue is it's a bit of a short shield, so if you put it on your back, that doesn't feel centered to me. Like that feels a bit more upwards, and this feels too far down. It's that kind of off, just a little off. Otherwise, it's a neato shield. Got to buy upgrade materials first. Oh boy. I need more tight twinkling. Ah, a bit better than silently BRBing and never coming back. Alright, can maybe get it to a +6. Which just should be good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have the souls for it. And Kale's gear. Yeah, this kind of seems like it'll be my ultimate fashion souls, though. Benhart's gloves, Benhart's boots, and Kale's leather armor. I wonder what kind of shield would be best with this, though. I mean, Benhart's obviously is alright. It's a wooden shield. It should go with it well. Bell shield? On my back, but in my hand, that's alright. Well, thank you. The greatest ordeal in this game is definitely looking spiffy. Yeah, Red Rust still looks good to me. I don't know if it... No, this actually could work with it. It's really good. I know it doesn't blend in with the set, but that's kind of the point. Like, this is just a well-worn shield that I've used for a long time, kind of look. That's really what it is. Alright, so there's the buckler, the target shield. I don't think I'll use the target shield just because the buckler seems like a better version of it. It's a Sunbro shield. The classic royal shield. There's the Bellkeeper shield. And then there's the tower shields. Remind me what sparkling water is, because that feels like something so inane I've already forgotten what it exactly is. You know what? I'm just going to Google what sparkling water is. Oh, carbonated water? Oh, that's vile. I hate carbonated drinks. Why don't you take something as delicious as water and then make it taste like pain? Yeah, Buckler does alright. Me, I drink water, juice, and flavored water, also known as tea. This got spell parry. This too's got spell parry. Yeah, Sunbro Parma, actually. I'm just calling every shield a Parma. Oh, it is a Parma. There's so many shields I've had that are just called Parmas that I've started to call all shields Parmas in this game. Yeah, I had... Remember when I first had Sodos by accident, the waiter had confused it with water. And... like, the bubbles start popping in the back of your throat, and that just hurts. So, no. No. I don't have drinks to feel pain. I have drinks to have a cool, refreshing taste and to hydrate myself. But yeah, the sunlight parma works. I still kind of can't believe that I just kind of called it a parma out of reflex, and it's actually a parma. I'm still not entirely sure what a parma is, though. Seems like a small round shield. Ooh, now this is a nice shield. Seems like a wooden shield. Probably a crappy shield, though, which is going to be the issue. I mean, it's a functional shield. And a lot of bad shield in its own right. It doesn't quite fit. That's more like a shield I picked up because I was fighting in a weapon shop or something. I had alcohol once. Gosh, that hurt even worse than carbonated drink. Like, I had a sip, and it induced an involuntary coughing fit so strong I almost threw up. Just from a few drops. So, no, I will not have alcohol again. Plus, my brother's been an alcoholic for a large portion of his life, so I see the after effects as well, and I know that's also a hard no. Yeah, my mom keeps a variety of tea flavors around, and we try some flavors every now and again. I'm a personal fan of the entire green series, but I do dislike ginger. Ginger, I'm not a fan of. Although if you have honey ginger, the honey tends to dampen the bad parts of ginger, and I can take it. That'll be interesting to wield. But yeah, I'm liking this. The one issue I have with it, and I bet this is going to nag me for a while, is you can see where the board breaks between the metal. Instead of it being see-through, they just made it black. And unless there's a board behind it, I guess there kinda is. Never mind. Maybe they have a metal center or something. But then why would they have a wood finish? Be deceptive? It's like a black iron core. Yeah, I also tend to like strong flavored things. I definitely, well, actually, I think when it comes to food, I prefer mild flavors. When it comes to tea, though, I prefer it strong, and that's because my sense of smell isn't that great, and your sense of and smelling the tea is like half of the flavor, so it has to be really strong for me to actually, properly taste it. So I usually end up, if possible, I actually drink the tea with the tea bag still inside of it.
You need armor?
Oh, hello there, Throne Defender and Throne Watcher gear. That's some armor I could want. I mean, not the helmets again. What the heck's up with fantasy games and ridiculous helmets? Anywho, I don't have the souls for anything right now.
Are you sure?
It actually reminds me, I might have a consumable soul. I do. Yeah, I don't get how alcohol became so popular. I can somewhat imagine it since it seems to make your memory a bit fuzzy. So you drink it to forget things, but that's just a form of escapism, isn't it? I could buy one more chunk and upgrade this again, but oh, I'd be right back to being impoverished.
I'll be around.
I have heard that drinking like a little bit of alcohol a day acts, just a tiny amount acts as a muscle relaxant. So a tiny amount of alcohol a day can actually help with your long-term health, but Only a tiny amount. You go any more than that and you end up in the negative effects. Yeah, my brother got into smoking too. I'd say public education has done a decent enough job of telling me not to smoke, so I don't have any kind of urge for it.
You've been long. Well, visit me.
What?
Alright,
I'll be.
cool. I still... I feel like I'm just sticking with the shield, aren't I? This is the shield that I instinctually went for. Small round wooden shield. Also known as a parma. Big metal kite shield that may possibly be made of stone instead of metal. Also known as a parma. Yeah, I think it was like one glass a day or something. Or less, maybe it was one glass a week. I don't know, but it was a small amount of alcohol. Actually, I did just have a cup of tea right before stream, though, because I brought my water pitcher down for cleaning. So I don't have that up here to quench my thirst. And I was going to get a mug of water, but then I saw, oh, we have some tea in the fridge. Let's drink that instead. It's still slightly warm. Have been recently put in. I'm also just defaulting to the longsword for no real reason. Yeah, wooden shields actually look pretty fantastic for my designs. Okay, smoothies are fantastic. Whether they be milkshakes, ice cream milkshakes, or just like fruit smoothies, those are awesome. Although I will say, a vegetable smoothie, that that can be hit or miss depending on what vegetables you put together. Because, well, you put if you put enough of them together, you end up with a very horrible flavor. So, like, only stick to one, maybe two, in your smoothie. Oh boy, the Dare program. I think my middle school had Dare, and yeah, honestly, I hardly remember it. It really wasn't that effective. Anyway, I have a new stamina shield, so that's nice. Oh, but it's worse than the slumbering tracking. Oh, it's way worse. This thing weighs more and protects less. What the hell? Ah, actually, I have some apple cider frozen in the house somewhere. I should take that out and defrost it. 'Cause I do love apple cider. Yeah, yeah, honestly, same idea. It's like my view on drugs is like they're a consumable that have effects and side effects, and you just need to weigh the pros and cons, and usually the cons outweigh the pros. Well, I'm still broke, so I have to resort to the drug known as free to play games. Yeah, this it doesn't clash with my style, but it doesn't quite fit with it either. Like yellow, Just the yellow feels real out of place with my green and brown. Oh, I wish I had the money to buy games. Wish I had the money to upgrade my hardware, and I could play more games. Mm. Yeah. US legal system is bloated. And I feel like that's an understatement. Oh, also, hi, Alyssa. Will never try a thing. Tries onion. Yeah, I may use this shield for the upcoming bouts. So I don't think it can really parry anything. Actually, I may have the souls to upgrade this to a +4. I don't know. Hmm. I mean, as long as there's no pulp in it, I do like orange juice. I definitely want to upgrade my GPU. I think my CPU is fine for now. Oh god, I forgot this. I forgot that basilisk exists. Eh. Uh, Biggest thing is GPU. I may try to upgrade my network adapter, because as I've mentioned before, there's no wired connectors in my house because it's very old. It was made like a century ago, so there aren't any Ethernet ports. So I gotta do wireless. And while I did buy a strong wireless card at the time, I feel like they've advanced, and it can't hurt to get a stronger one. But graphics card's the biggest thing. My 970 is showing its age. After that, I don't think anything else really needs upgrading, at least immediately. The audio card's doing fine. CPU's doing fine. Motherboard won't need replacing until I get a new CPU, because then it depends on what the CPU socket type is. Power supply should be doing good. Power supply is supposed to last for at least 10 years. It's been like 4 or 6. I mean, maybe a quieter keyboard? That'd be nice. I just had a complete brain fart when I was looking up a keyboard originally, and I didn't look up silent keyboard. I think I tried quiet keyboard or something. Just, it didn't work. I didn't find anything I was looking for, but if I just used a different keyboard, I would have found all the keyboards I actually wanted. Well, it's been a while since I had orange juice or lemonade. It's been almost exclusively water and tea. Sorry, water and flavored water. Blue switch keys. What? You know, once I pull that lever, we are never going through here again. thought I could... Ooh, I could kind of dodge that. There we are. Sit your ass down. Okay. Okay, now I kind of get what you mean by blue switches and brown switches. Wait, totally accurate battle simulation? Oh, I've heard of that. Yes, so my strength is 30, dex 30, adaptability 30. I want to get my instant faith to 20 so I can wield a certain catalyst that can cast all 3 schools, and that'll be great. That'd be great. My current favorite free-to-play game is Warframe. Oh no, don't sit on me. Don't tread on me. I should actually still have a copy of Tetris for the Game Boy. Alright. The Zwei hander and backstab. So I need to kill everything that I can kill first before I hit the open lever. Open lever cage. No, the open all cages lever. I don't know if I do a follow-up. Oh, that was Lyle, wasn't it? Alright, as long as this thing is non-hostile, I'm just gonna deal with it right now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? It's been a while since I played on my GBA. Do I have fond memories of it? Alright, so this time I'm just gonna put on some, like, actual armor. And we'll see where that gets me. So this thing's heavier and protects me less. That's the part that really gets me. Oh man, I used to have a DS Lite, but I did the thing where like every time I come out with a new model, I trade in the old one to like pay partially towards the new one. And I kind of regret that because yeah, the DS Lite was amazing because that thing had 18-hour battery life, which they've never come close to in any other handhelds. But right now I have two 3DSs. I have a 3DS XL and then a new 2DS. You know, the one that they actually put new as part of the official name, which confuses you when you talk about it. And like, yeah, alright. Alright, good night, Sobit. Yes. Congratulations, Spliff, for doing. Oh, shall congratulate you as well. Crying way too early. As you should. Anyway, I think instead of that, I'll put on Ring of Steel Protection +1. I do want to take more hits before I die. I know what that thing is. It's this one right directly above me. Yeah, that guy. I didn't know where it came from the first time I heard it. I sprayed through and I'm just like, what the fuck? Maybe I should. Oh, somebody got petrified. Yeah, so to my knowledge, these are actually like players that get petrified. That's the only reason they appear. If you do offline, they should never pop up. That's not a catalyst. That's a catalyst. Seriously, what the heck even is that attack? Why is it knocked down? Ah. I don't think I am one of those, so I guess that's not my problem. Man, that guy's got a real issue with furniture. And poke. And poke, poke. And poke, poke. Maybe I should use the cyan set. Okay, that was a little bit risky because I wasn't using iframes to evade there. So if I had gotten hit by that, I guess goodbye to our souls. You know, when I say our, I'm not sure if I mean the collective us, because that doesn't quite work since I'm the one playing, and you guys are watching. Like friends on a couch, only one controller. But it could also be the Royal Hour, which, I mean, maybe I'd use. I wouldn't be opposed to using a Royal Wii. Or maybe I'm referring to the collective of myself and my avatar. Should also be a thing, I guess. Alright, that's like right behind it. I hope it doesn't aggro. It does aggro. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. It can't fit. Fantastic. I'm gonna run out of Solaris before this thing dies. And the last one hits the friggin' balance. Alright, oh, cool. Sorry it wouldn't connect. Alright. And then there's this guy. Right, so lock-on walking is louder than non-lock walking. There we are, Petrified Dragon Bone. Cast some HP Restore, I got a sneeze coming on. It's dissipating. Usually when I call out a sneeze, it then just doesn't happen. Oh no, that's loud. Just in case you never knew what that lever did. Oh wow, Sans, it's actually less. If I need poise, I guess is what I have it for. Yeah, if I need poise. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Like, I don't remember their attack patterns, so I'm, like, sure to kill them immediately. Just want to actually know what the hell they can do. But yeah, emergency cage release. Man, these guys, I think you'll see more of these things than I will, Schliff. Maybe I'll see them more in the NG+, but like NG0, this is, I think, the first one to come across. I can kind of say the same about Dark Souls 3 as well. Did that thing just trip? I think it tripped. The collision box on this guy, I think it was this guy, is a bit wonky. Or not. I don't know. Oh my, that's... Okay, hi. Hi. Hello. Dagger. Okay. Dagger and item discovery shield. There we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels like I inflict toxic or at least double poison on it by the end. feel like there's more enemies abound, so... I'm out of heavy soul arrows, so we can get rid of that. No, I'll keep bringing stoke protection on. I don't want to go through here a second time. When it's a monster mash. Oh no, that thing. What is that over there, though, behind it? That's a bit hard to see. Is that a mimic? I think that's another mimic. Yeah, let's just slap those on. Oh, one. Two. Oh, it's already poisoned. Okay. Okay, let's do stab and stab. And stab and stab. Blackwitch's staff. Alright, that should be everything. Oh, cool. I guess it's a guaranteed drop for that. Means now I can take this and go back to Covetous Silver Serpent. And eke out just a little bit more souls per encounter. Whereas if I really, really need souls, I can just join Covenant of Champions and engage infinite respawns. Really nice that I know that's a thing now. And also that the buffing isn't as harsh as I had thought. Not sure what I'll use, because the lighter, my fashion has low poise, which is an issue with wielding a Zwei-hander. Oh, I missed that. I completely missed this item. I'm curious, how's King's... I don't think poise gets upgraded at all, so I think Van Hart's gives more poise than King's set. Despite looking like cloth armor versus plate armor. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm just going this way because it's forwards. Even though it's all cleared behind me, I just don't wanna. Okay, I do believe I know where I want to go next. I should also, again, I can probably get Kale stuff up to +10 now, and I can get the Thief Foot up to +10 too. Yeah, there actually are some, I think it was in Southern Hemisphere, bugs are like a common thing to snack on. Like roasted bugs, grilled bugs, just bugs raw. It's totally normal there, but like something about our, I don't know if it's European or American or what part of the quote-unquote Western world, It is, but like some part of it has just this great fear of bugs that they instill in all of their children. Because I know I was not afraid of bugs when I was younger, but now I am. I'm not entirely sure what started that. Yeah, bugs are rich in protein, by the way. Well, what type of bug and how did it taste?
Well,
I forget what I'll buy like one
visit.
for now, because I forget. What's it at? Plus 8. How many chunks do I have? Okay, I need 2 more chunks.
What? Visit.
Huh.
And done. Alright, so we have our plus 3 and our plus 2. Obviously upgrade those, and then we upgrade these. And then I upgrade this. And that's that, unless I can buy more. Because I do believe my Thieves' Hood is already plus 6, so I do need chunks. Yeah. No, like, emotionally, I'm not fully behind the idea, because as I mentioned, society has instilled a phobia of bugs in me that I know wasn't there when I was younger. So, like, I know this should be fine, but part of me is still like, ew, ew, ew. And I'm just repressing that side to the best of my ability. Because I know there's no logic behind it. Like, sure, you could go, oh yeah, maybe there's some poisonous bugs or something, but like, you don't have poisonous bugs around here. And why would you order a poisonous bug? And besides, bugs poison is like only in extremely rare cases actually dangerous to us. For most part, it's just like, oh, it hurts like a paper cut or something. Yeah, that actually sounds like what a bug would be. They have exoskeletons to protect all their skeleton. Like our skeletons are on the inside, but a bug has their skeleton on the outside. Why it's called an exoskeleton, and why we have an endoskeleton. Oh, it's only 76 lower. That's nice. Split type as well. It's maybe back on the table, because plus 3 just wasn't quite cutting it compared to a plus 10 mirror greatsword. I'm really glad they don't need slabs, though, to finalize. Yeah. One of these days, I gotta seek professional help to overcome this phobia, because I feel like I'm gonna have an incredibly hard time trying to uproot it on my own. Yeah, I already get it. I know pufferfish is luxurious stuff. It's like, this is such a cool look. I just, like, really like wooden heater shields, apparently. Weird. Anyhow. I need what is it, like 18k souls to buy the chunks? No, not 18k. I need to buy 6, so that's 36k. And then I guess like 30, another 3k for upgrading, so 39, 39k to 40k souls I will need. Yeah, probably like a therapist, I'd ask. Who knows, maybe a doctor can help. Add to the skit, but I feel like there isn't much else to say. Oh, okay. I thought like, oh wow, I'm like a pixel off from getting poisoned, and then I get hit by the third one. Med heal. Replenishment? There we go. That seems fine on my back. How's this look? This also seems fine on my back. Like, what is up? What is up, my dudes? Okay, how do they compare? This thing's lighter, and except for physical side, it's better. Uh... It's just better. Yeah, the Black Gulch is a very annoying place. My tip is to learn Force or Emit Force, because that shockwave does destroy statues. Wait a minute. Be wary of life, man. Whoop. Oh, my torch. Oh, no, it's not mandatory. The Lord Souls are not mandatory at all. I got through the Shrine of Winter without killing the Rotten. Wait, closed? Closed. I may have missed the key somewhere. I think I know where. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I use Santier's Spear because that has no durability. It's already broken, so you can't break it again. Oh right, this thing actually has really good poison resist. Aside from that, I'll take Poison Bite. And I'll stick with Fashion for armor. Yeah, the heartbeat sound you're hearing actually comes from the statues that spit poison. The thing is, it's not all that directional, so it's hard to tell which specific one nearby will shoot poison at you, but if you don't hear the heartbeat anymore, then you know you've got them all. Oh no, no. So there's actually two conditions for the Shrine of Winter. The first condition is to get all 4 Lord Souls, which is honestly the easier of the two conditions. The second condition is to get your new game cycle times 1 million worth of souls in that playthrough alone. Which means if I end my playthrough right now at 3 mil soul memory, and I go into New Game Plus, I'd have to go up to 5 mil soul memory to then open the Shrine of Winter without fighting any of the 4. So yeah, the Shrine of Winter can be skipped if you farm enough souls. If you yourself become a great soul, basically. Of course, it's, especially in later playthroughs, it's a lot easier to just kill the 4 Lord Souls than it is to farm out the extra millions. You can kind of see which ones have the thingies in them. You look closely because they kind of clip through the floor. But I don't want to pause to look that closely at them, so yeah, I'm just gonna walk close, be prepared to roll away. Oh boy. Okay. This good attack recovery may have screwed me. Oh, I think I kind of tell a difference now. I think their eyes glow a little bit brighter. At least I noticed between those two. Oi. Stab. Stab. Okay, it has an open mouth. Yeah, there's one with an open mouth. One's lying down with an open mouth, so fuck you. If that one shoots it, that one closed mouth shot it, so I think, I'm not too sure actually. Titanite shard. Yeah, closed mouth shot it. Alright, there goes the open mouth theory. Oh yeah, kinda does. It's definitely slowed down in terms of animations. Like once they got to Bloodborne, and then they just had to re-emulate Bloodborne, it was just speed and more speed. These guys I was super afraid of the first time, but their hitboxes actually aren't that huge. Just need to avoid the giant heads, you know? Yeah, if you stay near the base of the wall, you're pretty safe. Okay, what did you do? Oh, you got... Alright, let's watch that from a better angle. Alright, so I think it's here. Okay. Oh no, this is the dark. That's right, that is actually an area I have to clear at some point. Uh, Oh, I almost fell off. Like, you should sprint up until the point where you see the message, because there's a little corpse down on the ledge, and you can fall on that, and that's fine. And then you can walk off that onto there, but like I walked off, which is not enough momentum, and they respawn. Ah, they respawn. If it's just one, I'm perfectly fine with fighting it, but like two, no thank you. Ow, that was a very early dodge on my part. Oh, cool, I got silver thing back. Alright. I get a lock on one, because I do want to use the throwing knives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for good measure. And start healing. There's a key in Majula. Alright. When I get out of here, I'll check Majula. I thought it'd be behind one of the forgotten key doors. I don't know why I'm still throwing 5 when I know it's 4. Also, I do have... Oh, I don't have Catalyst out. That would explain that. That's not enough to be worth poisoning, so... Let's go! I thought I'd do a follow-up swing. Well, that came out a bit faster than I thought. And there we go. Yeah, so that's the way back up. There's a chest I opened. You know, I'm going to trust you when you say the key is in Majula, but the reason why I bring that up instead of just going to Majula is because you have it on one of the older gen consoles, so the item placement may be different. I don't doubt that you know the key is there, it just may not be there for me. Yeah, that's actually one of the things I like about Scholar First and Update is you just kind of pick up his random keys and it's just like, maybe you have it, maybe you don't. When you finally get to the place where it's used. You don't really know. Yeah, I guess I'll just go back this way. It's also almost time for Ultra Kill. So I'll check. Do you remember where in Majula, Anthony? Because Majula is a little bit larger than you think it is. Oh, Yampa vid. Okay. Yampa probably. I don't. You would have specified which version it was, for sure. Alright, let's switch to that. Let's switch. I'll keep with this just in case I have to deal with the pigs. Oh, hey, I'm like halfway to getting my hood max upgrade. Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know. Oh, that didn't restore anything. Oh, middle ladder. Oh, okay. I thought it'd be in here. Probably already got the No? No, for some reason I remember there being a chest in here. Hmm. I don't see an unopened chest here in the mansion. So, guess I'll check the pit. Which of course means I need to put on the silver cat ring. And you know what, for style's sake, I'll just stick with what I've got. I know that I think it was lowering your equip burden. Oh, they're inside. There we go. Yeah, those pigs, they deal decent damage. And, well, you know, they may not be that big of a threat. You face them so early on in the game, you don't realize that your horizontal swings, which you probably are using, will go straight over them. And so you end up being unable to hit a thing, and then it just kills you, because, yeah. I'd better rest here first. Because I don't know if my bonfire is actually set to this location or not. And then you set the middle ladder. I'm not sure if I only put down the one ladder. Yeah, I think so as well for me. I know longswords one-handed R1s can hit them.
Well, that's fine. But if you want
Okay, so this is his middle ladder.
a very reasonable offer, just you wait.
Okay.
Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like. Cheers for that.
Alright, he's done talking. Let me just remove those. So I assume this is what you mean by middle ladder. That's in the middle price ladder as opposed to the physically middle ladder, because I did not put down all 3 ladders. Well, I could actually. The last one's 500 souls. The useless ladder.
All right. Well, that's fine. You just don't get it, do you? Fine then. Now it's my turn.
Alright, give me the short ladder. The shortest ladder, Gilligan.
Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I said. Cheers for that.
This ladder takes you nowhere. I don't know. Never been super keen on speeding everywhere. Anywho, where did I miss an item? Because I didn't take ladders down the first time. This ladder only got me to the Grave of Saints, so I'm pretty sure don't have the right spot. Is it through there? Is that a door I can open, or is that just a wall? I remember that cave entrance. That cave entrances should lead to the Saints. Ah, okay. No, it's fine. I worked it out through my own deductive reasoning. This is pointless. Alright. So off the pointless one first. Oh, hey there, item. Yeah, emphasis on forgotten. Ah, that must be it. Hold on, is this a smart-ass message? Oh, is it? That is sorcery. I thought it'd be like chest, right? Alright, no other items around. Great lightning spear. Praise the sun indeed. Okay, what sucks though about Gilligan's ladder is you can't actually climb back up any of them. Because you have to, like, ladder has to touch the floor for you to climb it. Oh, no, wait, I can't climb this one up. Oh, sweet. Because I've definitely encountered ladders before where it's, like, that half a foot off the ground, but you can't climb it because it's not on the ground. So that's pretty great. If I could play the Metal Gear Solid 3 theme right now, I would. I don't have anything set up to do that. Alright. If not for the last purchase, I think I'd be able to buy 3 chunks off our dealer. I know. It's a long ladder. Alright. Time to slip on that slight wrist. It's a glove, by the way. Yeah, just put on a... Put that on. Take some of the cat fuzz off, because somehow that got on there. Alright. Now to spend our last half hour seeing if my wrist can take this. I haven't played it either, but I know the meme. In 3, there's a really long ladder climb. Like, it takes you actually 30 minutes to climb up the ladder. And you have to do it for story reasons. And it's just... in the context of the game, it's like a time to reflect upon this, what you've done thus far. Bit of alone time to think about it. And then, like, some swelling emotional music starts playing throughout the ladder climb as well to help facilitate that. Just out of context, it's just a really long ladder climb. Do I start with the prelude or... Oh, by the way, I started watching a bit of a P% run of Ultra Kill like before stream, and everything I did in the last half hour yesterday, they got through in 6 minutes. Because I haven't played this since yesterday, I think I've gone through this a lot of times. Yeah, left hand's a little sweaty. That's a miss. Now let's see if I can do a parry. Oh, that's not the parry arm. Whatever. Yeah, I can honestly imagine. I don't think I can explain it well because I haven't ever experienced it myself, but I know that, like, out of context, it's a complete meme, but in context, that's probably a very powerful moment, that ladder climb. Oh yeah, just so you know, you have access to these 2 revolvers, these 2 shotguns, and the blue railgun. Not railgun, blue nail gun in the demo. So you're missing this one and these. So you're missing this nail gun. That all fire. You have this one instead. It's nice. You can get creative with it. You're also missing all of these. They share a cooldown, so I'm not going to fire them all off, but... Yeah, you're missing all these. And... There's also a super secret weapon, by the way, in this. That you also won't get, because it's not even listed as a secret on the menus. Like, the menus tell you how many secrets you get in a level, but these aren't even listed. Oh, you're missing this. Oops, I didn't turn around fast enough. Definitely not used to doing 180s. Oh, sweet. Actually got that. That's the wrong arm. I need to, like... There we go. Oh, boy. Okay, that could have come bad if it splashed just then. Alright. I can see a day of this giving my wrist some grief, but a short burst should be fine. Alright. I won't do self-harm. There's times where I get too cocky with the parries and end up killing myself. Oh, hi there. Oh, I didn't quite... Oh, good enough. Oh, that's way too soon. I like overkilling with the charge shot, but I don't think there's any kind of score for it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one issue you could have. It could also be the stream not being high quality enough. There's a demo on Steam, so you can give it a go with your own hardware. I mean, this is like my favorite game for at least the last 10 years. Totally cuts the audio out. Yeah, that's... Nope, that's not. Wait. There we go. Crotch shot. That's nice. I mean, ideally I'd give you guys a... I tried to bullet jump there. Ideally I'd give you guys like a 1080p 60 FPS thing, but Comcast, so I'll take 720p 30 FPS. That's still watchable. Oh, only an A on score. There goes a P%. Wasn't really trying for one, though. Yeah, all of the wall jumps to like change momentum and stuff I definitely picked up from Warframe. you. And now that we have 7 minutes left this time, I'll actually advance further. Whenever your GPU comes, just get the demo for this. You're not going to regret it. This is kind of the first of its kind, because I don't think there's any other FPS game out there with a style meter. There we go. A well-placed coin shot will insta-kill these things. Yeah. That there should be there's plenty of. I think they even have at least the name I've heard in like around videos discussing them is Boomer Shooter. And these shooters do tend to have a lot of booms in them, so I guess it's kind of apt. I'm gonna try out that. Mixing them. Ooh. fantastic. Alright, now pause to read that. Yeah, I posted that in Report that Markiplier actually did a video on Ultra Kill, which prompted Schliff to jokingly say, ready to play Ultra Kill for the views? And I'm like, you know what? It's not a half bad idea. Not sure if I should do it, though. Partially doing it, though, because, you know, gotta make sure my wrist is okay with this. Don't want to injure it again, in which case I may never be able to play Ultra Kill for a long period of time. But yeah, I mean, the other obvious reason to me as to why they're called boomer shooters is because they were made during the made by the boomer generation for the most part. But they also can call them boomer shooters because there really does tend to be a lot of explosions in them. No, that's not. There we go. And that's a bad shot on my part. No, I didn't quite get to do the finishing blow. Now, again, well, it is ready, so that's fine. For like a proper rebalancing to the revolver. Just one of the things. So the alternate revolver, it's the normal revolver, but it has a slower fire rate and does double the damage. The issue with that balance-wise is because if you do weapon swapping, you can shoot it as fast as normal revolver, but of course double the damage. So it was just overwhelmingly strong, to the point where you wouldn't really want to use anything else in your arsenal. And the only nerf Akita could think of is to just slow the draw speed. So that's what he did. And I'm hoping he doesn't, like, forget about it. Because I would like to have a faster draw speed on this thing. Oh wow. Just if I can get that many of them with single shot. Alright, that should be it. Alright, let's see if I can... I'm not sure if I'll get an S on time, to be honest. And... Ooh. That's good. Okay, that's big points. Those are some big points. What's really amazing is this game had... they didn't do any marketing on it aside from the trailer video. So this is like all just word of mouth. Made this game super freaking popular. A bit rough towards the end, but I got him. Oh yeah, you're missing this arm too. You can go watch the stream, because I did stream the first time I went through this. I think this boss took me like 24 minutes and like 40-something retries the first time. And now I'm down to this. Less than a minute. Alright, your arm. So you're just going to have this in the demo, which is a really good arm. And you have this thing, which is slower and hits harder. If you hold it... That's right, we used a shotgun shell to make a boom. You can see the smoke ring. That's the hitbox of it. So it doesn't go out forwards, it goes out to the sides, up and down. And if it doesn't kill, it launches. So you can use this for air combos. Oh, and also it deflects projectiles. So if somebody shoots some fireballs at you, while it is tough because of the delay, you can actually defend yourself with it. Anywho, here's Lust. Yeah, the slow draw speed really does screw me up on the quick draws. Oh, that's off charge. Oh, now it's charged. Oh boy. Okay. Let's speed this up. Discovered about that thanks to my own testing. Just takes off 50 health. Ha! Last one with the coin punch. No, I thought fired. Am I missing with the shotgun at point blank? Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I didn't do so well this time. Oh well. How it is. Okay, let's do 2. It may be twice damage per shot, but thanks to the slower fire rate, it's honestly debatable which one's better. I still think Ultimate's probably better DPS overall, but faster fire rates. Definitely easier to use. It's also the absolute fastest I have ever taken out that bunch. However, the challenge for this stage is to clear it in 60 seconds. Which I did do. It was pretty tough. You really have to optimize your stuff. Oh, that. Oh, sweet. A little bit of shortcut there. There is rocket jumping in this game. I mean, I generally don't do it because I like to keep my health. Yeah, that's where we get the railgun. So I'm aiming for a P rank. I'm not really gonna chat too much until I have a lull. Which is to say, at the end of every level. I'm not sure how many of these guys you need for... Oh. Oh, I don't even need to do a finisher. Alright, that should be it. It still felt sloppy, but we'll see how good it counts. No, I don't. I have, as I mentioned, I have two monitors, and my second monitor is to the left of me, and so I've put the chat in its own little window that fills up an entire column from top to bottom on the right side of my second monitor. So it is as close to my main monitor as possible without actually being on it, so I still have the entire real estate to see what's going on in game. The chat doesn't cover up anything for me, because it's on a separate screen. In fact, I don't know if I can... Let me just check this out. Properties... Yeah, I think I can do... Yeah, so this is what I have in my second monitor. As you can see, I have here, so off to the right would be my main monitor. So I have two because this one has like failed, like it fails to connect in the past. And I have two just as a redundancy in case one fails to connect. And then like Discord's here, and then I bring up my browser there. Yeah, you learn to make use of your second screen. So my entire first monitor is just the game, which you're seeing. And then all that I just showed you is the second monitor. Oh yeah, I knew there's... There we go. Yeah, so I don't know if he's implemented it yet, but you can see right there. Oh, he hasn't yet. That would be the next secret level. Huh. Took a clunk to the glass. There's probably a bug to report. Alright, that's not where it goes. think I'll manage to get all the secrets. I feel like I missed one. Go. My wrist is doing surprisingly fine. It's not hurting, although if it is fatigue, that's something that I feel a bit delayed. So I'll know that after stream whether it's fatigue or not. Yeah, sweet dagger. Alright, I may die here. Yep. When we're low health, I know it's a bit of a tough room. Suck to die at this point. That's entirely possible. There we go. Definitely not getting a P on this. Yeah, wrist is feeling fine. I got a B on kills. Could have swore I killed everything. Oh, no, wait, I did skip one encounter. Yeah, don't touch any water. That was also a tough challenge. Just sticking with my routing from that, I ended up missing an encounter. That's why I got to be on kills. Oh, hey, it's 22:22? Time flew. Time really flew. Spent almost an hour playing this. He recently changed the ability to order these, so these buttons just tell you whether you want to equip it or not, and this is the ordering of it. So now when I hit 4, go to the green one first. I know, right? This game really is that fun. I haven't played it in so long. Eventually I'll get back my muscle. Alright. The one downside to just going by the crosshair UI is I can't quite tell what fist I'm on. Just have to remember. Yep. I have, Anthony. As you can see, punch your own shotgun shells. Because they're projectiles, so you can parry them. What was it? And that's projectile 2, so you can parry that. Can't parry the nails. So that's a bit unfortunate. And then the coin will do any hit scan attack. There is one hit scan attack among the enemies, and yes, you can reflect it with the coin. One of the most stylish things to do though with this is to, I think I missed the shot, but you get the idea. The blue rail cannon is hit scan, so you can deflect it off the coin, which is just fucking badass. The red one's also hit scan. That one explodes. I think it's a 15-second cooldown. When you're waiting around, actually isn't that long, but like in the heat of combat, this is like once per encounter type of deal. This thing, yeah, right click is just to zoom. It's the only thing with anything resembling an ADS. That's right click. That's right click. That's right click. This is holding down right click. That's right click. I had to get this thing firing and spooled up first and right click. That's right click. And this is right click. So yeah, it's the only thing with anything resembling ADS. Anywho, this thing... Oh, it shattered into the wall. Okay, it shoots out a drill that then just continues to drill into an enemy. So they keep splattering blood, extended range, and like... It deals a bit more damage overall than your blue variant, but you can kind of make up for that by bouncing it between a few coins, because the more coins you chain with this, the more damage it does. Plus, this is just a lot more satisfying to land than the drill. Yeah, I'd like to figure out good uses for this, because at the moment I don't really use it at all. Well, is what it is. So yeah, I think we got to... It's not going to show, because this only shows what you haven't completed. So I haven't done 3-2. It's 3-2. That boss took me an actual hour, and maybe even an hour and a half to beat the first time. I think I can get him down to a few minutes now. But, like, that's going to be the real test of my wrist. 3-2. Yeah, we just did sheer heart attack, so we're on Quarter of the Corpse King. Then it's Belly of the Beast, and then In the Flesh. And then that will be standard. Then there's Violent, but I'm not sure I'll do Violent. Violent may be a bit too much. Thanks for watching once again. See you tomorrow, and I'm going to keep tabs on my wrist. Well, let's get some more tea.